Hey, good evening, everybody. How's it going today? Texas Redleg here. Just wanted to throw out a video regarding the urgent times that we're in and to kind of drill down on just some certain areas that may become dicey or I would say in question. Things that you may have limited supplies in or plans, etc., etc., etc. But the main thing I want to talk about tonight is for you to just trust what you know. All right? If you don't have, if you're not getting your information from a trusted source or a trusted person, I would limit my intake on that. Trust what you know, trust who you know. And I think that everybody from this point forward needs to be prepared to what I would call shrink or tighten your inner circle. I would just be really, really careful about what I say, what I do, what I broadcast, whether in person or online if it's not within your inner circle. One big thing I think a lot of people overlook is vehicle maintenance. I think that whether it's an oil change or you got a steering pump going out or whatever, a brake issue, use these next few weeks to get those vehicle maintenance items completed in case you were to have to go mobile. I would really encourage people to not overlook that important task. Could come in very handy. Oil changes, transmission service, rear end service, transfer case for four-wheel drives, top off your fluids. I think most people are probably pretty good at that, but if you're not, you might want to take these next few weeks to make sure you got that all squared away. And then take this one last mad rush after the holiday to top off those preps. Food, meds, propane bottles. Any firewood that you might need to gather. Any type of prescription meds. Anything like that you need to say hunker down or get by for I would say 60 to 90 days is what my target would be at a minimum for you. While you're out, look for those barter items too. Sweets, liquor, scent items such as cigarettes, snuff, chewing tobacco, things like that. I pretty much don't really get into all the other stuff other than small little liquor half pints that are easily traded and bartered. But a lot of people are into different stuff, and it might depend on your age group or where you're at. But the barter items I think will be big at some point. And of course, the Freedom Seed issue never really ends. I would do what you can if you can fit it in the next three to 4 weeks and get that stuff topped off. And get your Freedom Seed dispensers. If you need to lubricate them or whatever to get them, make sure they're in working order. Make sure you lubricate those bang sticks as well, and have everything just ready to go. We never know when you're going to have to make a move, but I would just certainly have all that stuff in working condition. And the one final topic I wanted to talk about tonight, and again, it goes with trusting what you know and who you know, and then of course only broadcasting to those individuals in your inner circle, but utilizing OPSEC. OPSEC. With this day and age of fast-moving, emails and texts and videos and this and that, information is pushed out in an instant, and it's received in an instant, and you sure don't want to broadcast anything that could be could cause you undue harm or risk in the future. So I would seriously consider dialing some of that back, and just be smart who you're talking to. If you're not sure who you're talking to, if you're not 100% positive who you're talking to, you probably ought to keep it to yourself, and to keep it within your inner circle only. Make sure your inner circle knows the same thing. Don't be running around, running your mouth, and talking about this and that, what the plans are, where you're going, etc., etc., etc. So utilize that OPSEC, people. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, most likely. So keep prepping, stack it deep, and long live the Republic.